Hi, I'm Claire and this is Craig, and for almost as long as I can remember, my biggest dream in life has been to travel the world. Pretty much since we first met, we've been planning a round-the-world trip together. The first challenge was to finish our education and save up. Just as we were about to reach this target, Craig was involved in a freak cycling accident, which left him paralysed from the chest down and reliant on a wheelchair. After taking time to adjust to our new normal, we finally set off on our trip in January 2020. A month later, COVID brought us back home. After cancelling all our trips and realising that travel wouldn't be possible for a while, we decided instead to pursue our second dream of converting a camper van. After months of researching and building, we finally completed the build just as the UK came out of lockdown. We spent the last few months testing the van out on trips around the UK. Now here we are, 584 days after returning to the UK. We've moved into the van and we're about to embark on a journey to the northernmost point of mainland Europe. We are finally leaving. We're at Dover ferry terminal and we're about to take the ferry to France. We're just waiting to board the ferry now, and all that we had to do to get in was show our passports and also show our COVID vaccine letters, proof that we've had both of the vaccines. And you're also supposed to fill in a declaration to say that you've not had any symptoms of COVID in the last 48 hours. We filled them in, but we just haven't been asked to show them yet, so I don't know if we will need to or not. But apart from that, all we had was the standard ferry, showing your ticket and stuff, and now we're ready to board. Because most of Europe drives on the other side to what we do in the UK, you have to fit some headlight adapters to your car so that you're not dazzling people on the other side of the road. And we thought we had them, however it turns out that we accidentally ordered the French to UK ones rather than the other way around, so we actually got the wrong ones. Luckily, I was about to put them on just when we were waiting in the queue for the ferry and then realised they were the wrong ones, so I dashed into the ferry terminal and got some. They were of course obscenely priced compared to normal, but at least we got them. This ferry is really empty. There's just nobody around anywhere, and even the car deck down there is completely empty. There was like 6 cars, other cars that we saw like when we came on, and there's just no one around. We thought that quite a lot of people were starting to travel now, but I'm not sure about that anymore.
Je suis en France.
We are now in France. We've arrived in Calais. The ferry was really easy. All we had to do was show our passports and the proof that we'd had 2 doses of the vaccine, and that was it. And the ferry was really smooth. It was really quiet. There was hardly anybody on board the ferry. I've only been on the ferry once before, but it was really busy that time in comparison. This one was like pretty much deserted, hardly any cars, hardly any people on board, which was nice because it made social distancing a lot easier. Anyway, now we're actually not staying in France very long because we're going to go straight to Belgium, and you can stay in Belgium for up to 48 hours without having to do a test. If you stay any longer, then you've got to do some tests. So we're going to go, and we're going to go there for less than 48 hours. It's going to be a pretty quick trip, and then we're going to head over to Germany. We've just crossed into Belgium, and so far the border's just been completely normal, just the normal sign that you just drive past, and just like that, we're in another country. Our first stop is Bruges, where we're going to be trying some of our favourite Belgian foods, so we'll see you for that in the next video.